I hope you guys all are well. It's been a while since I've chit-chatted with you guys, mainly because it's just been so much going on. For the past month, I've just been going through a whirlwind of craziness. I am actually drinking some passion flower tea just so I can just loosen up a little bit and calm down, you know, because I don't want to say it, but I can be a little bit high strung sometimes, and Epstein is just too much. So sometimes I just need to take it down a notch. Hence why I don't have the coffee, because the caffeine is just gonna have me wired. But anyway, today, I'm gonna be talking about hair. Okay. First, I want to say thank you to everyone that's always complimented on my braids, but I can never really give them exactly what I use, or I just don't have the time to actually respond to every little detail on how I got my hair done, where I got my hair done, what I did, and what I use. So today I'll basically go over that just for the minds who are curious to know, right? I'm gonna mention this first, because I feel like every time before I go into the details, I need to go into story time. If you don't like story time, fast forward. Don't know where yet, but just fast forward.
Only 6 is not us.
Okay, can I stay upstairs in your room so I can finish recording, please? If not, we gotta go back to school.
No!
Yeah.
I don't like to go to school.
Yeah, we're gonna have to go to school because y'all getting on my nerves today.
All
right, can y'all get out of here, please?
Mommy, smell it.
You wanna smell my tea?
Yes.
You don't like it?
Yeah.
It's passion flower tea. It's a natural flower. All right, can y'all get out? I would like to finish recording this. I can't be bothered today. You know, I feel like there's a certain time in motherhood where you just don't care anymore. You're like, hey, you want to kill each other? Go right ahead. Story time. Do a quick story time. I'm not going to be here too long. The kids are already choking each other out and I need to play referee. But, you know, I went natural about, I would say in 2012. It was around that time when it was like a whole natural hair movement where, you know, it was a cultural movement where a lot of, black women could do with a big chop and wearing the natural hair. And it was such a great time. I've been natural since, okay? But I will admit it was a challenge, okay? Because I've been getting perms since I was a kid. I don't know anything about hair textures, hair types. I don't know anything about natural hair, period. So I was already in my late 20s relearning about my hair and about myself. And because I had to relearn everything, I never did anything to my hair. What I mean, I never blow dried my hair. There was no heat added to my hair. I never pressed my hair. I just let my hair naturally grow within its natural state so I can learn, see what my hair likes, what it doesn't like, what products works well, what product doesn't work well, and so forth. And for a very long time, it was going well, okay? Until I had kids. Having Sage, I didn't really notice any change in my hair. I only noticed I did have a lot of shedding after a few months after, but within a year or so, my hair was back to its normal, natural state. After the second child, I lost a lot of hair, but not too much where I felt that I needed extensions, or anything like that to cover whatever I need to cover up. And two, I will have to admit, I did not like getting my hair braided often. When I lived in New York, I feel like getting your hair braided was such a hassle for me, and I think I just made it harder than what it was. I would always travel like to Harlem somewhere, because Harlem is a spot where you get your hair braided. And being that I lived at the time I lived in Brooklyn and I lived in Queens, it was such a hassle just to get your hair braided. I hated traveling to go so far. Not only that, I just felt like the people or the Africans that were doing the hair, they were so rough, and I'm so tender-headed that every time I went, I just felt uncomfortable. I would tell them not to make it too tight, but they would make it too tight. I couldn't sleep that night, and I feel like all of this wasn't worth it. Even though I looked beautiful, felt beautiful, I somehow didn't want to deal with the process of braiding my hair. Or doing my hair, period. So I never went to hair salons because I couldn't find anybody to or I couldn't find a stylist that I can trust that actually knows my hair, that's going to be delicate with me and my scalp, because I am tender-headed, and that is affordable. Let's be honest. So anyway, fast forward, I had my last baby, right? Had May, my hair was absolutely, I will show some photos. My hair was gorgeous. Had the biggest afro. It was so voluminous. I could style it however I wanted to style it. I would most likely style it, well, at least the last phase of this, I really fell in love with dry curls. So I would blow dry my hair after wash. I'll blow dry my hair straight, and then I'll do a Bantu knot twist, or I'll do a 2-strand twist and just let it out the next day, and it would just be so beautiful. I was really proud of my hair at that time. I loved my hair. A year and a half within having that, I don't know what happened. Okay, the volume of my hair just completely dissipated. I noticed it was getting shorter. I noticed it was getting lighter. It was no longer thick. I also questioned, and I don't want to put anything against Mayel, because maybe it wasn't Mayel. Yeah, I also put it against Mayel because I know on TikTok there was this, rumor going around that Mayel is causing hair loss. And I was using Mayel since I had May. I was even using it on Sage's hair. So couldn't figure out why I was losing my hair. And I at that point, I knew it had to be postpartum, because I was already a year and a half in, and my body's finally trying to get back to its normal hormonal state, right? So when I realized I was losing my hair and I can't do my big afros anymore, I just started losing myself. And it was so devastating because my hair was getting lighter. Okay, so I needed something to do, but for some reason, I didn't want to go to the hair salon, or I couldn't find, no, let me correct you. I couldn't find a good hair salon or a good braiding salon that I can truly trust and that is affordable within New Jersey. So I just kept waiting and waiting until my vacation came around. Last year, we took a vacation to a family reunion in Jamaica. And right there, I said, you know what? I am not going on vacation doing my hair and Sage's hair every morning. We're going to get braids and we're going to figure it out. So I called my mom and talked to her about it, and she just ended up mentioning a place that she went to some couple of years back in Queens. I went there, they did my hair just fine. I loved it for Jamaica, and I've been doing it for a whole year since. I truly do not think I will ever go back to my hair right now. So if you guys are waiting for me to bust out this afro, don't count on it. It ain't coming back. Okay, it's the first 2-3 times I braided my hair. Okay, I use the salon's braiding hair, and I use my own human hair curls from YG wigs. I'll leave the link on the bottom for everything that I've used as I go over, right? So I use their salon hair, which is the synthetic hair, and then I use the human hair curls. I loved it then. Today, I decided I wanted to do full human hair. Only because all of the rumors that's been going around about using synthetic hairs and that what it causes cancer and fibers, everything, all this rumors that's going around just driving me insane. And I was like, I'm already going through a lot. I'm already going through hormonal issues. I already had a health scare recently. I just want to make sure whatever I put on my body or around my body is going to not harm me, So I decided to go on YG wigs. I will leave the link, right? So I went on YG wigs and I bought both human hair for the braiding hair as well as the curls, okay? I have the knotless, what is it called? Knotless boho. But the hair I use for the curls are called Burmese deep wave. When I first went to purchase online, I didn't know how much hair I needed to buy because, remind you, I'm not only buying for me, I'm also buying for Sage as well. But I will tell you that one bundle or 2 bundles will hold you down, okay? The first time I bought like 5 or 6 bundles, and just one of the 5-6 bundles that I have last me about 3 salon visits. That is just for the curls, okay? Right? Or is this no, this is the braiding hair. This is the braiding hair, actually. For the braiding hair, I bought about 4 bundles. So it really depends on how big your head is. I got a little peanut head, so I don't need that much. It is worth it getting the human hair. The only thing I do recommend is if you are gonna have your hair done with just fully human hair, find someone who's very knowledgeable on doing human hair braids. Because I feel like the person I went did not know how to do human hair braids, because I kind of sidetracked her. You know, I called, she's my normal stylist, so I go in to do my hair, and she's already getting ready for my chair ready for me to come and sit down and do my hair. She was already starting, you know, pulling apart the synthetic hair, not knowing that I was actually coming in with my own hair. When I came in, I told her I want to do human hair. She charged me about $20 more, which is totally fine. But deep down, I don't even think she knew what she was doing, because I think she had trouble binding the hair or leaving the hair binded at the end so it doesn't unravel. So I think certain parts when she feel like she couldn't do it, she put hair glue. I don't know if you can, let me see if I can find it. Oh my God. Yeah, here we go. She put hair glue. I don't like that. That pissed me off. And because of that, okay, because of just this here in front of my face, I probably won't see it again. I'm lying. But that pissed me off. So therefore, when I go back, because I feel like I'm going to have to do that over, when I go back, I'm going to tell her not to do that again. So that is the only thing with them. So I feel like when you do find someone that is going to do your hair, make sure they can do natural or human hair braids. For the curls, I mentioned before, I use the double drawn Burmese hair. Okay, there's single drawn and there's double drawn. The single drawn is less voluminous, less big. The double drawn gives you more hair. So it really depends on how big you want your hair. I love big hair, honey. Give me Diana Ross and Shaka Khan all day. I have to have volume, because for me, I'm a small girl, and I feel like if my hair is too tiny, I just have a really small head. It just doesn't work. So when I have hair that covers up my little peanut head, I feel like it just looks better. But anyway, but who doesn't like big hair? Who doesn't like a lot of hair? It can get hot, okay, during the summer months. I will admit that during the summer it is, if you don't like things touching your shoulder, touching your back, or on you, you're going to be pulling your hair up all the time. If you want it to be big and full like this, I recommend getting double drawn. If you don't like full hair and you want it more thinner and laid flat, then get the single drawn hair. But I am going to be completely honest. If you do get the boho knotless, like how I have it, it is extremely high maintenance. If you're getting braids, which most people do, you get braids because you just for low maintenance. You don't want to do your hair every day. You don't want to comb it every day. This is not the hair for you. Just stick to the regular knotless braids and go about your business. This, high maintenance. You do have to brush this. You do have to detangle it. You do have to go through each braid. Let me give you an example. You do, like, for example, here, from time to time, I have to go through each braid, because sometimes the braid can get tangled within the curls and you have to be able to tease it out. So when you do wash it or you do comb it out, it's not tangled and you don't have a freaking hairball, or it doesn't get matted. That's the whole point. You don't want it to get matted, because it will get matted like regular hair. It's human hair, okay? So it does need a lot of attention and care and washes. And now I know people are like, okay, you wash your knotless braids? Yes, you have to wash it too. I feel like if you don't wash it, especially if you have the human hair, it'll get oily, and I don't like the oily look. Right now, it actually does need to be washed, to be quite honest. It is that time. I don't like the oily looks, because once I wash it, it will just strip all the oils out. Then I can brush it out, and I love when it's like big and wavy and just love it. So I just figured I'd record this real quick. My hair's a mess because I am getting ready to wash it. I haven't washed it. It's been some time, and it definitely feels a little stiff. I actually prefer to wash, even though it is diabolical to wash knotless, boho knotless, because it gets tangled. I prefer it to have that fresh wash look because it's nice and just dry and more frizzy, opposed to when it's really oily and old, it's like really curly and matted. So once I wash it, I could definitely show you guys how I feel, how better and more luxurious and, you know, just fuller it looks once it is washed and blow dried. Because I don't like when it's oily and you know, too wavy. So I just finished detangling all the curls, and now it has this wet and wavy look, which I do not like. I prefer to blow dry it. After I blow dry it, I do not put any other products in my hair. I don't put any oils, I don't put any mousse, I don't put anything else unless I want to, unless I have to. But if I don't have to, I just love it when it's voluminous and big and curly and just looks natural, like bedhead. So once I do that, sometimes I'll take the curls that are like oiled together, because I think the salon did that. I just brush it so I can get a little bit more frizzy, and then I'll just blow dry it again. But I just love the way it looks. You know, this looks better this way, doesn't it? I love it. I love it. I think it's great. So I'm done. I blow dried my hair, washed it, conditioned it, and that is it. No oils, no mousse, no nothing. Just its natural state, which I absolutely love. Yeah. That is about it. I hope you guys enjoyed. Please leave a comment if you have any questions. Leave it in the comment. I will answer it as much as I can. Just don't forget to like. Don't forget to subscribe. I am Shawty Christina. I'm sending you guys so much love, and thank you for watching. Peace out, y'all.